Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some more intriguing information that it does kind of seem like this looks like it's confirmed. I'm going to go put confirmed in the title because I've actually been seeing this floating around a little bit more in other various regions, such as like Reddit and such as also on Twitter. I'm going to show you guys some of the stuff, as well as also employees. And as you guys have also seen throughout these past few days, we also have been seeing like kind of a lot more news and also people reporting that there's stock arriving. If you guys kind of maybe saw my video yesterday, we had a chance to go and talk about it. But I do believe we actually I'm going to probably, like I said, I'm going to probably put confirmed in the title, but I'm probably going to put like, it's like a 95% chance for this week. So take confirmed like there's a lot of backing information. So that's why I'm saying confirmed in the title. I don't usually put in confirmed unless it's like 1 zillion% confirmed, but this looks like it's pretty big in terms of everything else. We'll probably have more information or more like additional videos on it in the next few days when it's like 1 zillion% confirmed. But like I said, right now, it looks so extremely likely that I'd be almost surprised if it doesn't happen throughout this week. So, hi. We have a little walk-in news to go cover. We also have a little bit of Xbox news to cover too as well, where the Xbox is also kind of doing good, but also doing bad. We'll kind of talk about that in the second half of the video. And a little bit, sorry for a little bit of a long-winded intro. We also will be having a little bit of a special video, I think, going up in the next like 3 or 4 hours later on throughout today. I'll probably tweet about it, talk about stuff like that. So if you guys are inclined to actually see a properly, hopefully good video, hopefully edited, check on the channel back in a few hours later on. So, let's go dive on in as well. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. We have the Twitter links down below for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Twitch stream down below too as well if you guys want to follow. Amazon links in the Webull Coinbase, and let's go dive on in. So I'm sure you guys have maybe seen, if not, well, this will be the first time, we actually are hearing lots more rumors when it comes to the GameStop walk-in event. Now, we have mentioned yesterday that we saw throughout the past few days that we've had employees go and confirm that there is stock there, and there has been stock arrivals. So that physically more so means that there is stock inside the stores. We've been watching that kind of closely too for Target as well, also for Best Buy, as you guys have probably been hearing us talk about that. But when it comes to all the intriguing information with this, since we've been having GameStop employees confirming their stock in stores, that pretty much means, this is like old information we'll have an updated thing in a second, it pretty much means that the drop is pretty much imminent. So I'd probably say this week seems almost 1 zillion% confirmed. We also might also have dates too as well, because I've seen this date floating around from other various folks. So, PlayStation 5, probably bundles, probably for pro members, we kind of touched on this before, and it's looking like it seems like it's pretty much confirmed for this week. Once again, reiterating, confirmed at like a 95% chance. We'll give you guys more details probably throughout the week, or this always like, it's kind of like whenever we've had like Best Buy walk-ins or GameStop walk-ins, we'll know a few days before where it's pretty much confirmed, but like the major confirmation is whenever like we physically see like the official post. Like I'm sure you get, like, you know, when I have like the Best Buy, like here's our actual stores doing stock, or GameStop, here's the actual stores. So just keep that in mind. But we actually had someone who's been over on here for the Restocks for quite some time with the Depths fan over here. It's always like SPTC's fan, but for some reason I always think like it's a Depths. I don't know why. In my head, how I always read it. Basically over here, like I've seen you on Twitter zillions of times, stating over here, hey, just left GameStop, confirmed. PlayStation 5 drop on 3/11 at Friday in store. Only PlayStation 5 bundle, 2 games extra, controller, $50 gift card, and a charging station over $800 as well with a nice little tag too. So I want to talk about this just a little tiny teensy bit. So, when it comes to the GameStop walk-in event, that does seem like it's pretty much confirmed. I think it's pretty much confirmed because we also were covering this as of yesterday. When it comes to some employees, we've been hearing the employees also go and state, like I said, that they have stock in stores. As well, we've also been, I think, funny enough, seeing a different bundle too, not to like discredit this at any capacity at all, but I've also been seeing a different other bundle where it was like a 1 console, 1 gift card, and then 1 PS Plus, and 1 game. So as well, so I'm just not sure it's been the same bundle. Sometimes the PlayStation bundles can kind of go either way. And we've also been seeing GameStop do it where like the Xbox bundles are like $800. They never sold, and then the part 2 of it where they kind of realized it wasn't selling and stuff wasn't moving, like stock wasn't moving at all, and then it went to part 2 and they kind of lowered the prices to it as well. So we'll have to let you guys go and see as it gets a little bit closer, because we'll probably have employees 100% confirm what's going to be on there, as well as also officially confirm on the GameStop website, but it does look very, very good. We've also been seeing other folks too as well. I did also see a Reddit post of someone reaching out to the same similar story and same similar date. Just so you guys know, saying that they talked to some GameStop employees as well, and they had a similar date too, and I was seeing stuff in various sources. We also had one other person as well, after I made that video, like as of yesterday, reach out to their local GameStop stores, and they did say that they had some stock, and a drop will be coming soon. So I was giving you guys all the information for it. It seems like it'll be very likely throughout this week, probably on Thursday or Friday. We'll see some official announcements, and if not, we'll be expecting it as of next week, so like 8 days from now, 9 days from now, or whatever. But so you guys all know, it does seem, with all the information being built on up, it does seem like it's confirmed. The bundle prices off the initial first steps do not look the best. I'm going to keep it honest with you guys. I'm sure most of you guys are like, I don't really want to spend that much money, and I would not blame you guys at all. But sometimes as well, like I mentioned, we've been seeing some other stuff. And usually on these GameStop drops, it kind of seems like every 1/3 store, thirds have slightly different drops. Sometimes they include the GameStop gift cards. Sometimes they don't have the PlayStation Plus. Sometimes they don't have the games. It's kind of weird, but I think overall it's like most of the time the same bundle, if that makes sense. So a lot more information on that. We'll talk about that more as well. Also, whenever they do the tweets, they sometimes go and include what's in the bundle on the actual website page. So just letting you guys know, it does look good. It'll probably be for pro members for the first hour or first day or so, and probably whenever stores open, we'll be watching that stuff up on Friday, just so you guys all know throughout the next of the week. But it looks like it's pretty much confirmed, so I'll put bad talking. It looks like it's pretty much confirmed, so I'll put confirmed in the title. We'll get more information throughout these next few days. So all around good to know. And as well, if you guys see more stuff, ask your local GameStops. Maybe I'll go call my own local GameStops tomorrow and try to give you guys more details too as well if I can. Part 2 of this video, there'll be a bit on the Xbox side, or for Xbox. It's actually finally had some nice reports stating that it's finally went and sold over 2.3 million Xbox consoles that have been sold in Japan all time, according to the new report. So the weekly Famitsu magazine basically released a report. We kind of touched on this not too long ago, basically saying that 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 975 consoles have been sold in Japan across now. This is kind of like why I think it's not as good. This is only across all generations since the launch of the Xbox brand 20 years ago, which is kind of not good. We've touched on this before, but it does kind of seem like the Xbox Series X and S is just not getting the marketing attention it deserves, and just not a lot of focus, especially in Japan. Although, don't forget, Microsoft's more of an American-based company, so I'm sure they'd rather go have an American-grown economy, like American-grown buyers, same with the UK and like stuff like that. But it's always kind of crazy to go and see how well the PS5 has been in sales in comparison to the Xbox, but also, I always say this too, on how well the Xbox Series X and PS5 are slogging in comparison to the Switch, where the Switch itself is still just doing phenomenal numbers in Japan, to the point where it's just like, it's pretty much overtaken the entire gaming market. You give it a Switch Pro, and I'm sure people won't even want to buy a PlayStation 5 or Xbox, as long as the Switch games are actually good and the software is all the way updated, because it's just insane on how well the Switch is doing in Japan. So basically, the overall Microsoft line of consoles had a rough go of it in Japan, which I would kind of agree. Some people would say 2.3 million is good. I would say 2.3 million over 20 years is not really that good. I mean, better than what I can do, obviously, don't get me wrong, but So basically, this is around, like I said, 2.3 million sales. On top of that, right around half, in fact, came courtesy of more so the Xbox 360, which I still remember that console back in the day. Very good times. Which has had well over 1.5 million sales in Japan, and constitutes a pretty big success compared to the other Xbox offerings there. The total sales of Microsoft's consoles in Japan, according to Weekly Famitsu's report, breaks down as follows. So here's the actual numbers themselves. And this is why I kind of find it so surprising, because we do cover these numbers and see these numbers every few weeks, every few months, etc. But the Xbox itself, the OG Xbox, let's say like 500,000. Xbox 360 at 1.6 million, which you gotta give some good credit on. That's pretty solid. Xbox One at a very, very abysmal 100,000, to the point where even the Xbox Series X and S, only about 1 year into its life cycle, has already oversold it. Although once again, I'm sure it's more so on like the semiconductors. We always talk about supply issues, but the one kind of big issue for me is the fact that it's just such a small number. Like in terms of normal sales, I think like a Steam Deck, like 100,000 in Japan would be insane because it's a brand new number one kind of somewhat niche product. But when it comes to Xbox, aka Microsoft's console, that is so low. And I'm always surprised on how people kind of just avoid Japan, because I feel like there's a lot of big gaming news, a lot of big game developers, and think like the Bandai's and Konami's, etc., that are homegrown in Japan itself. It's very intriguing to see on how poorly it's been doing, especially if you compare it to the PlayStation 5, which is currently, I think, over 1 million consoles sold. So it's always intriguing to see on how bad it's doing, but at least we have been seeing a lot more Xbox restocks in America and like the UK's, Canada, etc., and it's kind of surprising. But overall, it's kind of want to give you guys that little detail for the pretty much like seems like confirmed walk-in event. We'll probably talk about that a little bit more throughout the next few days as we get more like go from 95 to like 98 to 99 to 100% confirmed throughout that. So make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. And as well, if you guys do go check your GameStops, call your GameStops, or like I said, I might even go call my own local GameStops for you guys. I'll give you guys more details throughout the next few days. Make sure you guys go check out the Twitter giveaway down below. Super easy to enter and follow up the Twitter, follow the Twitch stream, Amazon links down below, Webull and Coinbase down below. Leave a like if you guys wanna. Leave your thoughts and comments down below. And like I said, we'll have a very, very special video, I think, up in the next few hours. So be on the lookout for that one. I'll probably put a community post on it, tweet about it, mention it a few times, because we put a lot of effort into it. So I hope you guys are on the lookout for that. I appreciate you guys all so much for everything. You're all lovely, and I'll see you guys later on throughout today for that nice little special video itself.